guys, it's Melanie. Happy Monday. Welcome back. I hope you had a really good weekend. Today I thought we could do another video in my gray hair motivation series, and I thought I'd share a little bit about my gray hair journey, as in like where I started it, kind of what made me make the decision, and how my gray hair has affected me over the last several years that I have been rocking this. Also, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you guys a quick overview, review, if you will, of a new hair care line that I have been using now for several weeks. It is from the Goldie brand. So I have a few products here that I've been testing out. I just thought I'd share with you how it's going, because they work quite well with my gray hair. So that's the end of the video, but in the beginning of the video, let's just do a little chit chat. So if you are new here, I am 43 years old. I'll be 44 in November. My hair, this is my natural hair color. I haven't completely transitioned, by the way. I do still have a little bit of like, can you see that dishwater blonde back there? So this is my natural color. I was born a blonde. When I was younger, my hair was kind of like a brighter blonde, like my daughter's is. And then as I got older, it kind of got into that like dishwater blonde shade, and that didn't really matter too much because I just colored my hair all the time. So when I was in middle school, that was the very first time that I was allowed to color my hair, and I just fell in love with changing my hair. So I have had red hair, I have had black hair. My junior year of high school, I thought it was a super good idea of me right before school started to dye my blonde hair black. Oh man. It took me a long time to grow that out because let me tell you, back in 1990, was that 96, 95, 96, somewhere around there, I did not have the money to go get the black removed once it started like growing out. So my entire senior year, like, well, junior and senior year, I just had this weird blonde halo and then black. Luckily, I was able to like cut most of the black off before I did my senior pictures because, oh man, I would have just had to dye it black again. But anyway, loved coloring my hair my entire life. It's been probably every shade imaginable. I just always thought it was fun to change up my hair. And I always thought of hair as not a big deal because most of my life I've had really short hair. So if I didn't like something, I figured like if it was permanent, I could just cut it off soon enough because I always had short hair, so I had no problem with a short haircut. But I started noticing when I got to like probably around 24, 25, I started noticing that I was getting a lot of gray, and it was happening very quickly. Now, that didn't entirely surprise me because I come from a long line of gray-haired German ladies. Like, gray hair is just, that was my future. I just didn't realize that it was gonna hit me like in my mid-20s. It did though. Some people go gray very early. That was my lot in life. I really wasn't ready to embrace the gray at 25, and so I just kept coloring my hair. The thing is though, it got really expensive to go into a salon and have it done as fast as my hair was growing and as fast as the gray was coming in. So then I just started dyeing my hair at home. And for those of you that have been with my channel since, you know, kind of the beginning era, which is well over a decade ago now, you have seen some of the like awful shades of blonde that I've had, and that was just because I was buying like the Garnier or the L'Oreal box dye at the drugstore, and I was just doing my roots with it and then running it throughout my hair. It was awful. My hair was super damaged. It felt like straw. It looked kind of like straw. It just was not great hair. But I just was like, whatever, it's just hair. But then when I got to my mid-30s, after I had my daughter, I was over it. I did not want to color my hair anymore. And one day, I was going to a hairdresser who was actually, it was one of Craig's friends from high school. Her name was Sarah. Love Sarah. I went to Sarah and I said, hey, so I think I just want to be gray. And at first she was like, you crazy? No, you don't want to be gray. And I was like, no, I really do. I think that I want to transition to the gray. And so she was like, okay, well, why don't we put in some gray highlights in your hair, just with whatever color is in there now. And we'll basically just do that a couple times. And since you keep your hair pretty short, we'll just cut off as it grows and we'll just go from there. Like, that was our game plan, right? And I was like, that sounds fantastic. So Sarah helped me transition my hair to gray. I think I only had her do the gray highlights in my hair once or twice. And then because I had a pretty short, I had what I call it, like the Justin Bieber hair back then, like, it was not a great haircut for me, but it was short, it was cute enough, and it allowed me to really kind of just grow and chop, and that's how I transitioned. And I gotta tell you, as soon as I made the decision to go gray, I have never felt more confidence. I have never felt more excited about my hair. I started to love my hair. And I never had that relationship with my hair before. I was always looking to change it, to make it a different color, to cut it differently, but I never ever wanted to see like my own natural hair. And finally I thought, you know what? This is actually nice. Like, once I got the last haircut to get that like awful blonde out, like, I looked in the mirror and I thought, I really like this. Like, I'm ready to embrace this. I don't think it makes me look older. I'm sure someone will comment on this video, you look like a 90-year-old lady. Like, I get that kind of stuff quite frequently, mostly here on YouTube. Honestly, in my real life, I have very rarely received comments from people about my hair color. I get more compliments than anything else. Don't get me wrong. Occasionally, there will be, it's always another woman, which just drives me crazy. Like, women, stop insulting other women. Stop that. I'll be at the grocery store in line getting ready to check out, and I have had a couple women behind me go, did you like do that on purpose? Do you have gray hair on purpose? And I was like, well, yeah, as in like I grew it out. And they're like, oh, it ages you so much. I really think you would look better as like a blonde or a brunette. Like, I have had women say that to me. That's insane. If you ever see a woman with gray hair, even if like deep down inside of your soul you think, God, she looks so much better as a brunette. What does she do? Just keep it to yourself, because guess what? No one cares. No one cares about your opinion. I mean, it's nice to receive a compliment. I won't lie. That's nice. But also, like, I don't keep my hair like this for the compliments. Like, I keep my hair like this at this point because I like it. It makes me happy. And I think that's one of the things that I learned. It's like all this wisdom. All of a sudden, the gray hair brought all this like internal wisdom and just ability for me to like accept myself and just be happy. I mean, that being said, I very much care about the way that I look. Obviously, I put makeup on my face. I like the artistry of it. I like being able to change my face with makeup. I look very different without makeup than with makeup. Like, it's just, you know, it's fun. I've always had fun with it. I use a lot of skincare because I want to keep my skin in the best skin health that it can be. So I use my SPF. Like, you know, I put on the BHA because my pores get clogged easily. Yes, I care about the way that I look. But the thing is, it wasn't until the gray hair that I thought, even if I didn't do any of that other stuff, I think I would still feel freaking great about myself, because I finally accepted just where I was. This was my lot in life. I was never going to keep my natural blonde hair until I was like in my 60s and then transition into gray. it just was meant to happen a lot earlier in life for me. And I'm just glad that I decided to go ahead and take the leap and just go with the flow, see what happens. Because for me, it totally worked out for the better. Like my hair has never been healthier. It has never been thicker. Has some stuff changed about my hair as it transitioned to gray? For sure. So for example, my hair is a lot more prone to dryness than it ever even really was at any other point in my hair life, I guess you could say. So I've found that I just need to up my moisture game, but that's also a careful balance because I have fine, thin hair. So the texture of my gray hair is exactly the same as what my blonde hair was. I mean, it's fine, baby thin hair. It's not coarse. Besides being prone to dryness, like this is it. It's pencil straight on its own. I did not straighten this. This is just my hair. By the way, I recently cut it and I did get about like close to 3 inches taken off. And that I think makes it look a little bit thicker as well. I think this is probably kind of the most ideal length of hair for me. So, but yeah, I love it. My husband loves it. I've never had my family, like, you know, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, they've never said anything negative about my hair. I don't think they would either because they are decent human beings who would not presume to tell someone else that what they should or shouldn't do with their hair because it's of no relevance to them, right? Like, whether I color my hair or not has no impact on Craig's life. He doesn't care. Still married to me, still tells me I'm beautiful, and yeah. So yeah, you guys, if you're ready for it and you want to do it, I say do it. If you have some adversity from those around you, I think that's something that you're going to have to kind of look deep inside and figure out whether you can persevere through that and just tell people to suck it when it comes to their opinions about what you choose to do with your hair. I mean, even if Craig didn't like my hair, I would say, suck it. This is what I want to do. This is my hair now. If you don't like it, what is wrong with you? Like, I don't know. I would have never married someone like that, I guess, is the way that I would look at that. But I mean, you know, I don't think you should go getting a divorce if your partner or spouse doesn't like your gray hair. But I do think it's something worth talking about, right? Like, why does that have an effect on their opinion of you? It really shouldn't. So I think it's just a conversation worth having. And I think once you talk it through with people, most people are like, oh yeah, why am I being mean about this? That's silly. Do what you want. I really think more times than not, if you sit down and have that conversation, you will probably get somewhere. So I think it's worth having it. But, you know, just embrace the confidence, embrace the time of life that you're in. If you are ready to transition to gray hair, do it. If you're not, keep dyeing it. If you transition to gray and you're like, I don't like it, guess what? Color your hair. It's so easy to fix it, right? But at least then you know. Like, you know, yeah, I might be 45, but I'm not really ready for the gray hair. Maybe I'll wait until I'm in my 50s. So try it again in your 50s. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, that's a little bit about my gray hair journey. I literally just came to a fork in the road and the option was keep coloring your hair constantly every 3 weeks, either with box dye or spend a lot of money at a hairdresser, or just let your hair grow, let it be what it is, embrace it, be fine with it, and use that money to blow on other things. So that's what I did. I blew my hair money on other things. Better hair care. Better hair care really does make a difference. So let's transition into the Goldilocks. So first of all, I do want to let you guys know this was a PR item. This is a PR company that just randomly will send me things from time to time, and I tell them whether I'm interested or not. Usually if it's with a cruelty-free company, I say, hey, I'm interested. And luckily Goldilocks is cruelty free. But yeah, just if I have an interest at all in the products, I will say yes. And what's great about, again, this PR company is they don't require like a positive review. They're just, whatever your opinion is, share that. So here we are. I've been using this stuff for, I think it's been close to 4 weeks now, but I haven't been using it like exclusively. Like there was like a week or two or like a week and a half where I was using it pretty much just these hair care items in terms of shampoos, conditioners, leave-ins. Love this leave-in, by the way. But yeah, like I have kind of been alternating it with some of my other hair care for the last couple of weeks. I really like this particular line. So this is actually a line that is designed to be used with hair extensions if you have them. Like it says by invisible bead extensions. Here's the thing, guys. I don't have extensions in my hair. I would never have the patience for that. My niece gets extensions and she tells me horror stories about, one, how long it takes, two, how difficult it is to care for your hair afterwards, and three, that you have to have it redone, and it's hours of her life that she spends in the salon chair for this. So if you are that person, here is a hair care line that is specifically designed for you. But what I have found is that even though I don't have extensions in my hair, this hair care line is fantastic for my gray hair because they really focus on moisture. And as I mentioned, moisture is the thing that I have found to be like the biggest thing that my hair is no longer like really naturally doing on its own, if you will. Hold on one second here. Hey friends, I'm back. It's just a little while later. Those were children looking for my child who happens to be at a summer camp this week during the day. So they'll be back to collect her at 3 o'clock this afternoon when I pick her up. So anyway, let's keep going with the Goldilocks and let's discuss what my experience has been with this line. So just to finish up the quick blurb about them, these are extension friendly. I already mentioned that. However, if you get hair extensions, probably maybe double check with your hair extension person who does your hair and make sure that this is a good fit with your extensions. So I feel like if you invest money into that kind of thing, you're probably going to be pretty careful about what you use in your hair. So I probably don't need to leave that spiel for you. But anyway, this formula is color safe, vegan. It is free of sulfates, parabens. It's free of gluten, phthalates, as well as DMDMH. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to assume it's a bad thing. These products are made in the US. The company is actually based out of St. George, Utah. So a few states away. I've only been to the airport in Utah. Seems like a lovely place down there. Anyway, so shampoo and conditioner. Love the shampoo and conditioner. The shampoo has a really nice creamy lather to it. It cleans my scalp beautifully. So I have an oily scalp, but dry hair, because it's gray. Gray hair, I feel like naturally it's just a lot drier. So the creamy lather on this is a perfect fit for me. It cleans my scalp beautifully, and it's very gentle on the rest of my hair. I don't feel like I even necessarily need to use a conditioner after using this shampoo. It is that hydrating to my hair. That being said, I like to do all the things every single day to my hair, so I do use the conditioner every single day. And this one is really nice because it has a nice kind of thicker texture to it, but it's not thicker in that it's difficult to rinse out. It actually rinses quite easily out of my hair after I'm done. I don't feel like I have to use a ton of product. It spreads really nicely, and when I rinse this out of my hair feels clean. It feels moisturized, hydrated. It doesn't have that squeaky clean feeling to it. I hate that. That's the worst. When you get out of the shower and your hair feels squeaky clean, are you ever just like, ooh, no, it's too clean, right? Like it strips everything out of it. I hate that. This leaves a good amount of moisture in my hair. Now, couple days out of the week, I have been leaving the regular conditioner, the Ultra Hydrating conditioner to the side and just using the Ultra Hydrating Signature Hair Mask. Fabulous, fabulous hair mask. Haven't really talked about the smell, but I love the smell of this line. It kind of reminds me of something else. It's very fruity, definitely like very feminine type of scent. Slight hint of floral in here as well. There is some rose damascena in here, so I feel like that's probably where that little bit of like rose comes from. Also in here you have some argan oil. There is jojoba seed oil in here, ginseng root extract, vanilla fruit extract. There's biotin in this formula. Again, I'll be linking them down below, so check them out. I don't know if I mentioned in the earlier part of the video, but these guys are having a sale on their website. The sale is today and tomorrow, and it's for 20% off everything. So I will link it down below. Definitely worth checking out. Definitely, if you're in the market for a new leave-in conditioner, we'll get to it. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is their nice, thick, delicious, don't eat it, but it just smells so good. But I also love the texture of this. It's just this nice, creamy, like hair mask. I love it when a hair mask really coats your hair, and this one does that. But it's not difficult or it's not time consuming to rinse it out after you're done. A little bit goes a long way. I put this all over my scalp. I kind of massage it into my scalp because it has such a nice hydrating effect to my scalp. It hydrates my hair, but then when I'm ready to get rid of it, like as I'm on my way out of the shower, it just very, very easily rinses out of my hair. And then I am left with hair that is soft, shiny, manageable, easy to comb through. It doesn't have that squeaky clean feeling to it, but it feels like clean hair. I no longer have that kind of gross, oily scalp feeling. And everything just feels balanced and happy and content. So love the stuff in the shower, out of the shower. Oh, you guys, this Ultra Hydrating Leave-In Conditioner has become kind of a holy grail. I think I'm gonna go ahead and order a backup of this. This is fabulous. Does not weigh my hair down. So this says, this moisturizing multitasker protects strands and gives hair a boost of hydration. Use on wet or dry hair to boost hydration, shine, and frizz control. Now, one of the things that I always kind of look for in a leave-in treatment is that it doesn't weigh my hair down, but it's hydrating, and it plays well with my other hair care products, or styling products, I guess I should say. I am a mousse girl. It's got to play well with my mousse. It's got to play well with my thickening sprays, my volumizing sprays, my hair powders. This plays well with everything. It's fantastic. It smells like $1,000,000. Highly, highly recommend. The product that I've only used a couple times, I do have it in my hair now, so I did put a little bit in so that you guys could see. This is the Signature Serum, and this says that this is a luxurious, light, fast absorbing serum that delivers deep hydration, intense nourishment, and instant shine to restore soft, lustrous locks that are frizz-free and humid resistant. So this is also supposed to help protect the hair from breakage and UV damage as well. I've only used this a few times because, I don't know, hair serum is just not normally a part of my routine, but this one definitely will add some shine to your gray hair. If you have curly hair, textured hair, this is probably the type of product that you love because it's going to help to control that potential frizz. It's going to make everything look a lot smoother. I don't think that it weighs my hair down, but it definitely makes it feel a lot more silky. I like just a little bit of texture to my hair because I was born with, you know, these 57 strands, so I got to try and maximize them. But yeah, I think this is also a great product. I don't think it's a necessity for me going forward. I don't think I would repurchase this. I would absolutely, however, repurchase these products here. I think this is a great line, totally worth checking out. If you like trying new hair care, even if you don't have extensions, I think you would probably really enjoy this line. the price point, it's kind of, it's a higher end hair care line, so somewhere in the like $30 to $50 range. They do have larger sizes available of their shampoo and conditioner, so if you're the person that likes to buy the liters, they have that available. That is also a part of the sale. So lots of good stuff. Definitely a line worth checking out. Thank you to Pistol PR for sending these out for consideration. I really do appreciate the opportunity to be able to try these products and share them with you. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck on your gray hair journey if you are interested in going down that route. I am definitely here to encourage you. Let me know if you need some words of encouragement, or if you have any questions about the gray hair process. I have been this way for a number of years now, so I feel like I've got some good experience in the gray hair department. Let me know if you have any questions, and yeah, love whatever hair you have. Do with your hair what you want. It's yours, and you can express yourself however you want. Just remember that. All right, take care. I'll see you in the next one.